job. I'm gonna taste like mouth. Good job. Oh my god. Good morning, it's day 143. Yesterday actually was pretty cold. It got down to I think 51 degrees. I actually put on my puffy under my quilt. It was a little cold. I think the quilt would have been okay, but it's a rather eventful day actually. We only have about 17 miles today. Originally I was going to do 18.6, but I did 1.6 extra yesterday because I passed you know, any place I was going to stay. So only 17 miles today, about 3,100 feet of gain. So much lower than the past couple of days. In fact, the first bit here is we're going straight down and we are going over the train tracks. There is a train station right on the AT, and believe it or not, on weekends a train actually goes into New York City. So I can actually go down there and sit at the train station, go to New York City if I really wanted to. But I'm just gonna go past that. Unfortunately, also, there's supposedly a really good Malaysian food truck there that's on weekends 10 to 2 or 10 to 4. And unfortunately, it's like 7:30 now, so there's no way I'm gonna sit there for 2.5 hours. Because if I did, I would have like a 15.5 mile day after eating. That would not be good. And that would be like 11 o'clock, and that's a long day. So I'm just gonna push on, and yeah, it was a little late start, but oh well. And unfortunately, no Malaysian food truck. That's my biggest disappointment of the day, actually. But the other highlight of today is we're gonna go into Connecticut, and then go back into New York, and then we're going into Connecticut for good towards the late afternoon. And then we're going to a tent site, I forget where. It's about 3 miles away from Kent, so hopefully we'll get there at 5:30 or so, and I could work on some videos or something. But yeah, hopefully it's not as warm. It's not supposed to be as cool as yesterday. Yesterday was awesome. I put this on because it's kind of cold right now, but I think it's gonna be a little warmer. But what are you gonna do? A lot less elevation gain today. Hopefully the elevation gain is a lot easier than a lot of New York has been. We'll see. Here we are at the train station. For some reason I thought it was like a real train station, and I saw this house off to the side, and from far away I thought that was the train station, but this is the train station. Oh yeah, there's a stop sign, so we gotta stop here. Okay, but this is what we've been hearing all night last night, because the trains run all night and they honk their horns. But this is the incredible train station that we have here. The information board is filled out, and it goes to New York. But guess what? If this is open, I'm sticking my trash in there. Yep, dumping the trash. It's a pretty nice little bit of trail here. We got some open field, you got that silo of some type with a base that's just super cool looking. And oh, looks like we do have to walk over this thing, and we basically just walk across the field. Thank goodness it's nice and cool today. It's sunny, but it's cool, so it's manageable in this exposed section. It's always nice being on the top of things. Makes you feel like you're on top of the world. We're still on to AT. I knew this was an active pasture based on all the cow patties. Look at all the cows here. Oh, they're cloistering up in a circle. I heard that's what they do out west as a defense against like grizzlies and stuff. But uh-oh, I think this one guy is gonna stay. Is it a guy? Coming through. I'm coming through, buddy. I guess he'd give you a big circle. Just give me the eye. You do anything, it's on film. I don't think he was gonna move. Oh, look, he's even like challenging me. Just walking through, guys. Look at it. Now they're like, oh, my trail now. Coming up on this, and I was just focused on whether the vines are poison ivy or not, and then where to cross. And then right off on the side, just these beautiful flowers. The flower petals look like little hearts, don't they? And the colors are so nice. They got that pink outer edge. The little ones are pink. Really pretty. I use Seek and they call them multiflora rose. I don't know if that's right, but beautiful little flowers. Does that not look like a giant ghoul to you? See his eyes, or at least eye, nose, and a huge mouth open and a big cackle. Scary looking, huh? This and the demon dog should get together. It's another Trail Magic cooler and an episode of What's in the Cooler. Let's see. Crackers, chips, you know, Nature Valley bar, Oreos. I haven't had those in a while. Take one, thank you. These Ritz peanut butter. Oh, and a Gatorade. That's right. I will take one. All right. Let's see what's in the big one here. Oh, thank you, Chris. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, fully stocked cooler. Amazing. A huge chunk of ice in there. What is this? It looks like chia probiotic, Gatorades, and a Coke. I should really have the Gatorades. The Coke is more tempting now. Thanks, Chris. Here we are at the AT Wiley shelter. It's a older shelter. Beautiful fire pit though. I love it when they make the fire pit so it just reflects back. And you can actually sit in the shelter, lay down and enjoy the fire. There's even cooking grills. That's actually super sweet. It's so close to the shelter, it's odd. And this spot is pretty nice. There's tons of tent sites. There's even a wood platform over there, I guess, for you freestanding people. There's a nice little picnic table. I'm gonna take a break, have lunch. Thank goodness it's in the shade, so it's good. There's even forks to cook wieners if you bring wieners out here. And a frying pan. Crazy. Lunch today as usual, tortillas and a whole lot of bacon. This is the last full lunch I have. Tonight I'll be camping about 3 miles from Kent, so no need for lunch tomorrow. As soon as we wake up, we're gonna head in, go eat, see about an early check-in, but I doubt we can check in, you know, at 9 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, let's eat lunch and 10 more miles to go for the day. And Tina hiked 28 or 27 yesterday, and she might hike 27 or 26 like that today and actually catch me at my campsite tonight. I was thinking she'll catch me in Kent somewhere, but I think there's a chance she might be knocking on blue duplexes at the campsite 3 miles away from Kent. So if you have a blue duplex and you're camping out 3 miles before Kent, she may come looking for you. Tina, this is me. Just finished lunch. I'm taking off. I have like 9.9 miles to camp. big news is Tina is definitely going to catch me at camp. Well, not definitely, because there's a slight chance she'll catch me as I'm still heading towards camp, because I think she is overestimating my speed. I think she's going to catch me at some point. I'm going to hear some rustling and someone wanting to pass me, and it's going to be her. Maybe at the very end, maybe within the last mile, but I think chances are 30% she'll catch me on trail, 70% at camp. Everybody always thinks I'm much faster than they think I am. I mean, I'm not that fast. I stop a lot. I take pictures, and if I take pictures, I have to take slow motion video, like good B-roll. It takes me a long time. I don't know what people are thinking, but yeah, I'm not that fast. So there's a good chance she'll catch me. Let's find out what happens. I'm gonna have to hike quickly so I can set up the tent before she gets there. Or maybe I can just let her catch me so I can show her how I set up the tent so she can set up the tent for the rest of the trip. That's the plan anyway. When I come to a creek or any clearing, there's usual look up the river or creek for any bears. Look down the creek. No bears. I'm always hoping the noise, if they're a bit down by the water, the noise will cover up my footsteps and they won't see me coming. But nothing today. But I did see a sign at the road that there was a bridge out, impassable. I guess when this creek is flowing, it's be pretty hard, but looks like easy rock hops right there, so no problem. Hard part is, how do I get down there? Oh, there's a trail on the left. Based on the old debris of the bridge, I'm thinking the bridge went that way. Meaning this bridge was really long. Connected over there where those logs are. That's a long bridge. Really got washed out. I wonder if it's washed out or it just rotted away. Looks like it's pretty rotted here. Looks super old, but that's a long distance for a bridge. I guess there was a detour. I didn't realize until I was halfway through the AT. I was way past the bridge and just going. Saw a big group of Boy Scouts heading Sobo, and the trail was clear, white blazes. So I just kept following white blazes like a robot until maybe halfway in I checked my phone and realized the AT was rerouted officially because of the bridge, but it wasn't bad at all, and the trail's in great condition. So I just kept going because I was way into it already. But I just followed the white blazes. If the ATC really wants to close that section, they should paint over the white blazes, because the white blazes were clear as day, and I just kept following them and didn't realize. Oops. But oh well, that was still the AT. The detour would have been just all road walking anyway, from what I see on a map. All road walking, and someone said there's narrow shoulders as well, so I think I had a prettier hike than the road walking people. Well, we are officially in Connecticut. I thought we were in Connecticut a little while ago, at least on far out with the maps. It says we crossed into Connecticut a while ago, but this sign is here. So we're in Connecticut now, except that we only spent a little bit of time here, and then we turn back into New York, and then later on today we turn into Connecticut for good. So for now, Connecticut, but still sort of in New York officially, because we're not in Connecticut for good. But either way, this is the 10th state we have entered. So we only have 5 more. Actually, no, we have 4 more. 10th state, 4 more, and this is my first time in Connecticut. I was taking a picture of these flowers I saw. They were growing right next to a stream, so they must like the moisture, but I've never seen them before. They're like pinkish. I use Seek, and the best I can narrow it down is Primrose. Not that less funny, because isn't that Katniss Everdeen's sister, Primrose Everdeen? Or is that her nickname? From Mockingjay. Yeah, so thought that was funny, but I don't know if it's accurate. I'm sure people will tell me what I saw down below. It's a pretty little flower, tiny little flower. So pink. We're crossing a huge river. Earlier it was just a tiny little creek, but something else must have joined with it. And because of this, there's also a lot of day hikers around here. But we go over, I think. It is a huge river, alright. 10-mile river, I guess it's called. It's raging. Wow, and it joins with that other river on the left and forms an even bigger river. It's huge. I'm glad we don't have to ford that one. Even now it looks... Yeah, people go fly fishing here when we on the edges. Wow. We're just walking along this river. I don't think we've had a section of trail like this where we walk along such a huge river for so long. It actually feels like being out west, like seeing these huge roaring rivers, people fly fishing, and we're just walking next to it. It's like a different world. This river is going nuts. It's crazy. Crazy river. Just drank down about 3/4 of a liter of water. Nice cold water from this water source. Last water report was from April for some reason, so I just put one in. Now we have over 800-foot climb. This is the biggest climb we've had in a while. They're usually like 500, like 500 up, and maybe 500 up. But this is 800 up, and then to camp it's going to be another 300. So 1100 to go, over just under 4 miles to go. And no Tina yet. 4 miles to go. Although this climb's gonna slow me down. She might catch me here. Just enjoying this wonderful view here at Shasta something mountain. But we're not on the mountain, we're just off to the viewpoint here. I have 2.7 miles to go and about 300 feet gain. So I should be there in, I don't know, hour and a half or so. So 5:30, and Tina says her ETA is 6 or 6:30. So she's gonna catch up really quick. She's only 2.5 miles behind me. So yeah, I gotta get going. And my feet are hurting from standing still. It just, every time I stand still for too long, my feet just kill. But I'm gonna get going. Need to get to the campsite area and find a good spot and set up a duplex for our first night together in the same tent. This time we'll be on trail actually. So, all right, let's see you up there. There it is, folks. Not the grandest sign, but permanently stepping into Connecticut. No more New York. New York was tough. Let's hope Connecticut's a little kinder. We'll have to look these up, but these are everywhere over here. There's a whole bunch on this rock right here. And just above the rock, this tree is covered in them. It goes all the way up. What are these things? They can't be good. They're just all over. None of them are moving. It looks like they're dried up or something. I don't know what they are. I guess it's called a spongy moth. I'm gonna have to look it up when I get to camp just to see like how bad they are. They're everywhere. There's so many trees with a whole bunch of them on there. Some trees don't have any, but some trees have a whole bunch. Like this one has. Not a super lot. Actually, super lot. Oh my gosh, look at that. What is going on? Look at this thing. All the way down. It goes all the way up. Like 15, 20 feet high. They're different lengths. None of them are moving. What is going on? I can't wait to look these up so find out what these things are. Probably invasive. Everything's invasive around here. Finally, we got one moving, but why are there so many of these on the trees, and why are they all just sitting there? I'm just here sitting on a log, just eating dinner, just eating a bunch of things, filtering water. I'm looking this way because that's where the blue blaze comes. And Tina should be here any minute. Any minute, it's crazy. So she caught up. I'll have to count how many days it took her, but it's quite amazing. I was like just under 500 miles ahead for a while. Crazy. I think she's doing 27 or 28 today. And she'll be here at 6:30. If I do 28, probably get to camp by 9:30. Crazy. Oh my gosh, look who is walking up here. I think it's Tina. I don't have my glasses on. I see orange. It's Tina. She finally caught up with me. Good job. I'm gonna take life now. Good job. Oh my god. Crazy beast. Can't believe you got here. For real. We got two, we got two. You're a monster. Look who's inside the tent with me. Yeah, I'm about to lay down and do some editing while she gets the rest of her stuff ready, but Tina and I are gonna be sleeping in the tent first time on the AT. Finally caught up. Way quicker than I thought, but hey, good job.
Well, it was a long catching up though. 1,400 something miles.
How many miles did you do yesterday?
28.
And today?
26.
I did 17 and 17. Not much. But anyway, we're gonna get ready and go to sleep. Thanks for watching, folks. Y'all have a good night and take care. The Jayna gap is now 0, so you won't see that in the comments or at the end of the videos anymore, because no need. No need. Alright, good night. Bye.
Tschüss.